How's it, Sean from Fitz? Today we're going to be doing the Embarked units tutorial. Okay, but I'm hoping, as I said, that this doesn't rank up in difficulty here, because I see he's got aircraft operations, he's got visual, electric, optical, infrared sensors. Not too complicated, eh? Alright, so welcome to the Embarked Unit tutorial. This is the second in a series of tutorials designed to teach players the fundamentals of surface operations in command. In this tutorial, the following topics will be covered. Conduct embarked aircraft operations. Bit worried about that one. Conduct embarked small boat operations. And operate visual, electro-optical infrared sensors. Alright, let's hit it. See where we go with this. Did you say anything new? Pop-ups. It doesn't say anything new. We don't know. Okay, so let's begin the tutorial. Okay, so he doesn't start with an opening salvo. We'll have to wait a bit. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've had reports that our target is somewhere in the north. It's dawn and there's thick cloud cover, fog and light rain, so visibility is extremely poor. As discussed in Surface Tutorial 1.1, the average useful range of a surface search radar set mounted on a ship is approximately 12 kilometers, nautical miles. Due to this limitation, many ships carry helicopters which can improve the situational awareness by simply climbing to a high altitude to maximize the range of their radars, as well as using their speed to rapidly close and detect contacts and identify them using visual, electro-optical or infrared sensors. Your patrol boat carries a NH-90 NFH, a modern multi-role naval helicopter equipped with dipping sonar buoys, ESM equipment, electro-optical sensors, and a powerful long-range surface radar. Okay, let's set a course for our ship and then launch the helicopter to get a better picture of our surroundings. Plot your course north. Okay, I'm going to do that. Set your speed to cruise. And bring up the ops menu F6 and select the helicopter and click launch individually. I think we can do that. Okay, so we got to set it to cruise. So we're going to set this, north. Let's plot a course north. Where are we anyway? Oh, we're there there by the Bahamas. By let's just get close here. Okay, so we're gonna set this north. Sorry, man. Plot course north. Okay, we're gonna set this thing to, I think it's F2 cruise. Okay, it's already set to cruise. We're gonna click on the helicopter, which should be F6, right? Okay, we're gonna launch. This is the helicopter, I'm sure. Maritime surveillance. Okay, we're gonna launch that individually, and we're gonna let speed go. Liking it so far. It's not getting too complicated. Now that the helicopter is in the air, let's get an idea of what is nearby. You may recall from Surface Tutorial 1.1 that the chief limitation on the range of a surface search radars was the horizon. We know that, the radar horizon. And that as our radar receiver increases in altitude, the range to the radar horizon increases. That's great to have a helicopter for that. Our helicopter has a maximum altitude of 13,000 feet, which would result in a radar horizon of 161 nautical miles. Wow! from 12 to 161 nautical miles. However, due to the cloud ceiling currently being 2,000 feet, we will use this as our search altitude to allow our visual sensors to detect contacts and classify detected contacts. The radar horizon is at 2,000 feet is 63 nautical miles, a vast improvement, over the 12 nautical miles. Turn on the helicopter's radar and climb to an altitude of 2,000 feet. We can do that. Okay, so no, is that, hang on, that's that. Okay, now we need to climb. I think it's F2, eh? Okay, yes. 12, 2,000. That's 2,000 feet. Okay? And switch his radar on. But is that 2,000? That's 12. Just seeing here. Desired altitude 2,000 feet. Current altitude. Okay? And we switch on the radar. Sensors. Come on, man. Where's... Oh, there it is. I thought I had to pick from all of this. Okay. Let me get out of here. Okay, good. And we... Okay. Now, this is a long speech. Alright. We've detected a surface contact, but we... Let me just see. What contact was it? All around us. But we have no clues as to its identity. Active sensors like radar and active sonar send out and analyze the return to objects. They are excellent at detecting contacts and determining location, speed, and heading. However, with the exception of some very high-end systems, they are unable to determine the identity of the targets they detect. This is where passive sonars like ECM and ECM and passive sonar come in. Passive sensors do not send out energy, but analyze energy that is emitted by other platforms in order to detect and classify them. Passive sonars are somewhat less effective at determining the exact position of a contact, but they are excellent in classifying and identifying the contacts. So they're excellent, but they don't know where they're from. Okay, this tutorial we'll be using radar to detect surface contacts and then using visual sensors to identify them. Let's look at the sensor types we have. The Mark 1 eyeball. Trust the eyeball. All ships and aircraft, land units, submarines with a crew automatically keep a lookout using the naked eye. The Mark 1 eyeball submarines use periscopes and a periscope depth and have bridge lookouts while on the surface. The ability of the Mark 1 eyeball to detect other ships, aircraft, and submarines is dependent on the time of day, weather, and sea state, as well as the size and distance speed of the target platform against other factors. Under certain conditions, the Mark 1 eyeball can make detections at very long range, e.g. a lookout on the surface ship can spot an aircraft many miles away if the aircraft is contrailing, or conversely, a lookout in an aircraft can spot a ship at a very long distance if the ship is leaving a wake. Both of these specific situations and many others are modeled in command. Nice to know. Magnifying optics, or electro-optical EO, the basic magnifying optic sensors is binoculars. Okay, so that's what they're talking about, magnifying optics. Just call them binoculars. Allowing detection and classification and identification of contacts at longer ranges than the Mark 1 eyeball. However, improving the ability to see at night or through fog, rain, and smoke. EO sensors include television, TV cameras, charge-coupled devices, CDC. There are a variety of these sensors in command database, each of their own characteristics, and some are great at searching and some are great at classifying targets detected with other sensors, and some are good at both. All right. Low light level TV LLTV, night vision goggles. Okay, just call them night vision goggles. Sensors amplify existing light to produce an image that is visible to the human eye. NVGs are typically used on smaller platforms such as tactical aircraft, land units, and small boats, allowing an improved detection and classification of contacts under low light conditions. The LLTV sensors usually include a degree of magnification and are often found on ships and larger aircraft. All right. Infrared, IR. IR sensors detect heat, allowing them to detect contacts irrespective of the ambient light level. IR sensors are able to effectively see through smoke, fog, perception. Although thick smoke and precipitation can reduce detection ranges, IR sensors are excellent for searching for surface ships, as the heat they emit makes them stand out clearly from the cold of the ocean. For some reason, IR detectors are also able to detect snorkeling submarines at long range. That's helpful. Laser sensors are not used to search for contacts, although a warning receiver can detect the presence of a laser energy, but are very useful for determining the precise range to a contact. Yeah, sure. It bounces off the target. You can measure the range. Precise range to the contact detected by other sensors, or designating, also known as painting targets for laser-guided weapons. Okay. Your patrol boat is equipped with LLTV and IR cameras and a laser ranger finder. Your helicopter is also equipped with FLIR, C whatever, and laser ranging designator, while you are equipped with NVGs, night. Now we can close. We'll close in. Now we'll close in with a helicopter to identify the desired target. Set a course for your helicopter towards the detective contact. F3 and set the altitude to 2 and the speed to cruise. Okay, so be careful here. Now you're close. There's 100 contacts here. Oh, I mean, there's all over here. There's ones on the side, ones that are there. We'll close it with a helicopter. Set a course for your helicopter towards the desired target. Well, there's 3 of them, but we'll go north. And set the altitude to 2,000 feet and the speed to cruise. Okay, well, we're going north, so obviously they're assuming the northern one is. That's a helicopter. Okay, so we're going to plot a course. And we're going to set the altitude, which is F2, which we have for 2,000. We're going to set it for cruise. Okay. I just keep it. 100 contacts here in front of us, 100 contacts. I don't know which one you want. I'm just going north. I don't know what this one with the green here is. Is this a contact of some sort? It's also a bogey. We didn't pick anything up there. No, nothing yet. 1,000 contacts around us. Not one, 1,000 ones. Okay. We've positively identified a surface contact, but it's not the one we're looking for. We only We only have a few hours to identify a single vessel out of many known contacts. Thanks for acknowledging that the thousands of contacts. We'll make use of our embarked helicopter and boats to close with and identify targets simultaneously. When you detect a suitable target, launch AA to identify it by opening the docking ops window F7 and selecting launching and clicking launch individually. Keep an eye on the fuel consumption and range for your deployed RBs and helicopter. You can recall embarked units by selecting them and pressing B. Okay, so anything we can recall back to the base is by B. That's return to base. So we have to get F7 and we got to launch it. We're going to look at that F7 now. So when you do the launch of it and okay, launch the open it and bottle and F7, selecting and click launching. Keep an eye on it. Okay. I just want to see what this F7 brings, man. Well, no, nothing's happening. Okay, so there are the... Okay, so these... Okay, these are... Well, they're not identified. These are like weapons of some sort. Yeah, these are... I'm just checking, yeah. I'm just having a look. These are weapons. These must be weapons. Okay. Well, alright, we'll do that. Okay, so we've got to... I think I'm going to... Okay, that... I'm assuming these, so let's just... Okay, let's just follow this path to identify that one. And this one, we're gonna flow in between theirs. And yeah, so that must be another... Okay, so let's just keep here and see if we can... It's a sailing boat. And then he says you must F7. It isn't on the helicopter, it's on here. So that must be a missile of some sort. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna launch it like it says. Gotta watch for the fuel on this thing. So I better just check. 4 hours of fuel. Okay, so we've got some time. And that's far over there, bro. We're not going there. I don't want to speed up this thing because maybe we can. I'm just flying in between them. Alright, that's fine. He's talking about that far away. Is he not finding these O's? I'm thinking, okay, what is this? We don't know what it is. He's flying right on top of him, yeah. Okay, so that's not a... No, that one's not a... It's usually red when you see them. Okay, he's not. In fact, I'm going to just go up to there. I'm gonna come past here, maybe swing past there. In fact, I don't want to crash into this boat. I don't want to. So, I'll just slip by there. Okay, so that's not him. Maybe I should have gone to the top. No, that's fine. We don't know who that is. I'm not worried about that. Just want to see with the initial ones we got. I think it's up here. I do, but I'm just gonna. Oh, sorry. How many hours does he have? He's still got 4 hours of fuel. Yeah, there's a big jump in speed between this and a fireball. That thing hits it like at 100 miles an hour. We won't be able to. Okay, that's not him. I don't know why he hasn't identified this. Maybe it was this target here. Okay, it's not him. Has he still got... No, he's still got 4 hours. Why is this not identifying this? No, it doesn't. It's a boat. That's a sailing boat. Sailing boat. Why is the SO not there? He's close to the SO. I can identify the SO. That's a boat. It just shows you should be able to see. Okay, so he's not. Hey, help us out with O's here. He seems to be climbing at quite a speed. There's O's over here. I'm not going to those O's unless... I think it's this O. It has to be this O. There could be nobody else. He's going straight. None of these O's are O's. Oh, come on, man. Alright, so we've identified everybody here. We'll have to go that way. I hope he's got enough petrol, man. He's now sitting with 3 hours petrol. Because we messed around down here. So none of these O's that were around us Um, are the validos. It's nice to be able to see that you can use a helicopter to be your eyes. Okay, we spotted that. Jeez, he was way out over there, eh? Alright, we spotted the pirate vessel and positively identified, confirmed its identity. You can use the 7.76 machine guns on your helicopter to engage the pirate vessel. However, weapons of this caliber are unlikely to cause significant damage to the ship, and their short range exposes units to return fire. Select your patrol box, press F1 to order automatic attack, and then click on the pirate vessel. Your patrol boat will automatically move towards the pirate vessel and engage it when it comes into range. You can leave your helicopter or boats, and we don't have boats there, in the vicinity of the pirate vessel to track the position while waiting for your patrol boat to close, or order them to return to the patrol boat by pressing B. If you lose sensor contact with the pirate vessel, you'll need to relocate it before. So what happened to this other thing, this F7 thing, where we're going to engage this? Okay, maybe we don't need it. Okay, so that's not... Okay, where are you? Auto engage. There. Now we're not gonna fly so close. Sorry, man. Okay, we're just gonna keep the helicopter there and floating around. He's not moving. He's just staying in hover. Okay, maybe we can. I'm just gonna make sure. Back to 15. I'm gonna plot a course just there. No pirate boat. Well, it says some fishing. That must be the pirate vessel. Let's just keep him so the helicopter is there. How much fuel does he have? He's got 1 hour fuel left. I'm gonna put this on. I actually want to delete this just to make sure he's now. He must be in range. Why is he not in range? Hang on. Okay. This boat is targeting him. Maybe his range is not far enough. Yeah, he's got, this is his weapon range, yeah. The helicopters. Okay, there's his weapon range. Let's switch it down to 5. Oh yeah, there's a little weapon range like this, man. One of these shots must have sunk this thing, man. Okay, I didn't realize his weapon range was so shit. What are we going down to the dog sea? There must be dead. What's his damage? Commercial fishing boat. Is the helicopter still running? The helicopter just flew back. He's just radaring. This is this P. Holland. This thing must carry missiles and stuff, man. Really, it's from Netherlands. I'm just checking to see. Those are the sensors. He's carrying shit, man. He's carrying little pea shooters, like bombs and stuff, and machine guns. No wonder he's not any use. He's plastering this guy with lots of stuff. Oh. Yeah, this thing is done serious damage, eh? There's no surrender for these others, eh? It's a watery grave. Okay, congratulations. We're able to coordinate the patrol boat, the helicopter, and small boats to find the pirate vessel before engaging, and the guns are sinking it. So that's it. Hey, I love these scenarios. This is bringing it more at home to me. These simple scenarios of not a lot of measuring and charting and clocking and protractors and stuff. This is perfect. This is how I must bring them. I like this though. We need to follow this up. Okay. Great scenario. How come I didn't get full points though? I got most of the points. Minor victory. Why was it a minor victory? I sunk the right things. Maybe it's the time. Maybe I took too long to do it. Well, I had to search for the boats, man. Minor victory. Okay. I thought I'd done a good victory. You were able to coordinate the... Alright, so basically simple. As you saw it, no need to explain. Lucky to have a helicopter on your surface ships, eh? You can't see that far, you send the helicopter up at 3 times the range he can see. And then you find the targets, and they use those helicopters also to find the subs. You know, no messing about. Put the sonar boys in there. And those sonar boys, when they put them in the water, that thing pings. It's active pinging. So that, you know, they don't know where the boat is that's going to come and sink them. That thing is pinging. So it's a brilliant thing, that. And then, of course, surface contact with helicopters. So finding all these surface contacts, great, man. Right, what's the next one we're going to do? Let's just have a look. Of this group. So that's done. So the next one is basic anti-air warfare. Anti-air warfare tutorial. Great. Alright. So I think that's it, Sean from Pitt. See you at the next tutorial. Good day on you.